I was on 23 and 1 and I might only get 10 minutes of time. So I developed something I could do to keep me grounded. This is way back before I even thought about getting into recovery. Hi, Jenna, your favorite demon starver. It's something that I have been doing since my early 20s. I took all the classes necessary to be able to teach it. I'm going to give some tips and tricks, some little things that I have learned along the way, and I'm going to share them with you like I do everything else. I'm going to tell you what I know based on my experience. I believe that yoga, in and of itself, makes every other athletic endeavor that much easier. Its strength, its flexibility. Some people feel like yoga isn't worth their time or effort or energy. And I remember back when I was in prison, the girls would be doing insanity and saying that yoga wasn't hard enough for them, which I think is ridiculous because there are certain poses that I defy you to do for 30 seconds without shaking and falling. There's a lot of benefits to yoga, especially in recovery. Yoga is like a moving meditation. You focus on your breath, you focus inward. And just like when you're sitting in a regular meditation, it allows you that space for your thoughts to flow. I've taught it when I was in prison. It was my job at two of the prisons I was in. Anything I can do, you can do. I might do it a little differently. I might go a little deeper, hold the stretch a little longer. Progress, not perfection. You're only in competition with yourself. It's not supposed to hurt. You want to feel a good stretch. Once you're feeling that stretch, stop. Pain is your body's way of telling you to stop. This is not a no pain, no gain kind of situation. There were times where I was on 23 and 1 and could not take an hour and a half to do a leisurely yoga routine. And I might only get 10 minutes of time. So I developed something I could do where I worked the entire body fairly quickly. And it really helped to keep me grounded and centered. And this is way back before I even thought about getting into recovery. This was just dealing with being in prison. The correct posture is far more important than how deep you can stretch, how far you can go. You go as far as you can go. That's it. As long as your posture is correct, you're doing it right. When you're making sure that you're aligned correctly, you start from the bottom up. It does you no good to have your shoulders in the right place if your feet aren't in the right place. Your neck is meant to hold up your 6-pound head, not your body. At no point should you be holding your breath. So keep your chin up and breathe. Your nose has a filter your mouth doesn't have. Another good point in recovery. It's all about balance. It's all about equal opposites. Hear me when I say that. Don't think you're more advanced than you are. Please don't anybody hurt yourself. I'm not a doctor. I'm a recovered drug addict ex-con. So I don't give medical advice. And if you hurt yourself, I can't help you. I raise my arms up, bring my hands into a prayer pose, and I say, thank you, Jesus. Now you could say namaste. You could say inshallah. You could say blueberries and mash. I don't care what you say. Whatever you say, it centers you in that moment. Like the channel, subscribe, comment, go to my website, starvethedemon.com. You can buy a t-shirt. You can buy me a coffee. There's some cool merchandise on there, links to all my social media. And if you want to contact me, leave a message. If you'd like to be a part of the show and do an interview, let me know. Anyway, love everybody. Let God fill them out. And keep coming back. I'm going to keep coming back. Thanks.